Everyone. I think we are all good to start our day. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So I just wanted to know from all of you, do you know guys what exactly task we were performing it today? Everyone, do you know what task we were supposed to perform today? Everybody. So we're gonna perform. See, yesterday we discussed about how we can communicate with our backend and how we can take this. Okay, everybody. So we have retrieved the data also. We have shown the data also. And I told you like today we'll be talking about a called Interceptor. Do you remember everyone? Yes, everyone. Do you remember about today task was what? The Interceptor. Okay. So what exactly the interceptors are and what they do? Look, everyone, the real meaning of using these interceptors are very simple and straightforward. Okay. So what the interceptor does, interceptors is basically intercept the HTTP request and response. What it says? Interceptor intercept all HTTP request and response. Okay, this is how the interceptor really does. Clear? So this interceptors can also be taking care of performing the event handling, logging, error handling, multiple things it does. Right? And it is very, very popular for this. So let's see how this interceptor can be really useful and how we can utilize this into our code. Okay, so we're talking about what interceptors. I told you interceptor performs a lot of activity for you. Okay, interceptors can basically talk about authentications also. Suppose if you want to talk about authentications. So what are the job I told you? Authentications, talk about logging. Okay, so talk about logging, you talk about exception handling. Okay, and there's a lot of activities which we use it for our regular purpose. So error handling, detecting, multiple things it does. Okay, so we want to basically perform the similar activity while making this backend API call. So if you remember, when we were using our HTTP communication, we actually sent our call to our backend, which is nothing but a call. Which one? Everyone. To our Firebase. Okay. So we would like to perform the similar activity now to just check the same and see how this can be used into our code. So to perform this into our code, we want to basically configure this into my system. So under my SRC, okay, under app, I'm going to create a new folder. Through the name call interceptors, and here I'm going to create a new file and give the name called what? Common interceptor dot ts. This common interceptor dot ts, we would like to say export class common interceptor. Okay, implement HTTP interceptor. So if we are not getting this HTTP interceptors coming up here, so I think in our app module.ts we have to use common slash HTTP. here in our import section, we'll be seeing HTTP client module. So here we should get HTTP interceptors coming up. And since we know it is a HTTP interceptor, so I have to override which function? Intercept. So we have to use intercept, which will take few input parameters. Okay. So what those methods will be and what they'll be doing it, this will be seeing it where into our code. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand how we will be writing this. So this intercept, we'll be using some parameters here. I'm saying request of type what HTTP request, and we are using request of type what unknown type when we are not sure about, and we'll also talk about next. Okay, which is type of what HTTP handler. Okay, so this going to be offering you some of the important aspects which you would like to use it for, handling our incoming responses. So if you want to basically check what request and response you are expecting from the backend and how you will be setting this as an header, so this we would like to see into my code now. Are we clear, everyone? So this interceptor, whatever we are writing it, okay, so we have to write it into our main application by telling like which are the classes and interceptors we would like to include it in my system. Okay, and remember, this will be also having what? Observable type. The return type will be what type? Everybody, a type of observables. Okay, so here we are talking about call what? Okay, so here this observables, whatever you're typing it, this will be holding some necessary data, okay, of type HTTP, and according we'll be using this now. Okay, everybody. So in case if you really want to utilize what type of data we are using this, so that we can implement it one by one. But are you clear till here at least?
Yes.
Okay, so we would like to write this kind of conditions where these URLs can be used. Okay, so this uh, status we would like to include it into my code and see how this is strategy can be used into my code. So do you have any questions, any concern how this could be used? So just ask me before we proceed ahead. Okay, but you might be thinking what type of option will be. So it will be the type of what? HTTP type of event. So we're talking about HTTP. Which one? HTTP event. Mm, HTTP event of type what? Any. Okay, so that's how we have to use it now into our code. And furthermore, in a similar example, you can basically attach what type of URL you would like to handle it. and how you will be intercepting this call in order to make this possible. So here we'll be saying return, we're saying what, return next dot handle. We'll be passing what, request as an parameter. Okay, so the question is like, what do you really want to handle it? Are you basically changing any values, or what you're trying to do? So what I'm doing now here in my return next dot handle, before that, let's manipulate in this call. So we say const, okay, I'm just giving the name for what, API underscore key equal to AP1234, and this API key we would like to use return. We're saying next dot handle. So here, I'm saying this call option called what, request dot, what option, everybody, clone. Cloning means what, manipulating this request before it's sent to the target. And here we are using which option, everybody, set headers, in which we are basically passing what, API. Yes. Okay, so using this set headers, you are basically passing this request into the code and tell what is really happening. And remember, once this code is written, you have to make sure that this particular code is defined under where, into the standard approach. So here we'll be using what, at the rate number one. I'll be going back to my app module, and inside my app module, here, can you see this option called providers? We have a called user service here. We got it. Here itself will be providing some new strategy here. So you see we have a called providers like that. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is here into my system, let me put comma, use curly braces, and give the name called provide colon HTTP interceptors, comma, use class colon, which class we are having, common interceptor class we have used, comma, multi colon true. Multi true colon true means if you have another interceptor in this example, that can be automatically called without any additional configuration. Okay, so this is how the interceptor is getting called. So first try to develop this code, and then I will tell you how to configure and how to call this. Let me know once you are done.
Hello, hello.
Okay, tell me.
Could you open the app.module.ts?
Please confirm everybody if you all are ready. Okay, so Nikhil, could you please help me to share your screen? I want to show you a few things. Yeah. Uh, Nikhil, do one thing, just launch your application in your browser. Okay. Uh, just do one thing here. Just right click on your page. Right click in your page, I say inspect. Okay. And go to the network. Network. Yeah. Just drag it up a little bit. Yeah. So do one thing, this network, there's an option called this. Yeah. So here you just refresh your page again. Refresh your page. Yeah. Come down. Come down. Come down. Yeah. There's an option called info tx. Something is coming up. Na? Info t. The last one. The last one. The before that. Before this. Info t. No, no, no. Left hand side. No. Come down. Come down. Go to the first option. Info question mark t. The first column. The first column. First column. Arey bhai, come down. First column. Come down. Last one. Click. You see this option called headers here. Headers on the top. Yeah. Come down. You see there's one API key will be written. Come down. Somewhere you should see the API key what you've written while sending this as a header. You must see this as an outcome. Injectable. Can I see your code of? Okay, go back to the browser. Where is the console? Show me the console. Console tab. So you didn't load the data. Come on, you didn't load the data. See, you were supposed to load the data when your application was loading on init.
No, no, I don't load this.
Okay, so how you were loading the data to show to the client? Yesterday I told you like in your browser, sorry, in your component, you are having one load data from DB as a function. You're calling it under the init function. You haven't done that.
No,
Why?
actually, I am getting the. I was actually getting the error of cross-site. That's why I don't done in this project. but I done this project. I done this in recipe project.
No, but here we were doing the practice very first, no? So where you added as a data into the backend, how you were adding the data into the Firebase? So you are using this load user function. You are having it now. This load user. So where you are calling this load user?
Actually, I have to call that function in the on.
This load user function. No, you have to use this dot load user. Yeah. Now go back, save it, and go back to the browser. Refresh it again, and now go back to your network. Okay, in network you come down, click it here, and go to the headers. Request header, come down. You must see there's a property which you have attached here some time back. Go up. Where's an API key must be coming up. Okay, just refresh it again, your browser. Refresh your browser. Come down. Is there anyone who's able to see this in a response header? Anyone? Just click on the response. Next to the header, there's a response coming up. Yeah. Go to the headers option again. You must be seeing this property coming up, like the property which you set it. Can I see your code? The interceptor one. Yeah. So this was supposed to be seen. Is there anyone who's able to see that? Come on, Rajan. What about you? Okay, do one thing. Just after line number 11, just press enter and say console.log interceptor called in a single quotes. Just take in a log in your browser. Just see your console. See, it is saying interceptor is getting called here. That means the interceptor is actually working for you. Okay, now do one thing. Do one thing. Just add some data. Add some data. Okay, just see your network. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Now you see on the right hand side in a header section, drag down. You must be seeing this property which you have added here. Requested there has to be response header also. Along with this header, there should be also response header which you are not able to see here. This is the response header. In this response header, come down. Response headers in a headers itself. Come down. Request header. Go up little bit. Go up. In a request header itself. Come down. Okay, I think because of that API key, it is not shown because of our URLs are different. We can make the changes in a URL and we can check this out a little later on. Anyways, no worries. We can take a call to this URL little later on, but our interceptors are getting called, through which you can basically change the headers and communicate to the backend to load the data. Okay, so what you can do is, I tell you, here in your code, just go back to your services, go back to the services, and services. Here, just change to this, yeah, this line number 29, which you've written this.http.get. Here you change this URL to JSON placeholder.typecode.com. Open your browser and search for JSON placeholder.typecode.com. Search for on the top of the browser JSON placeholder. Enter. Click on the first option. Copy the URL. Copy the URL. Go back to the services and change this URL to that one. And say slash, and here you give the name called users. At the end you say users. Yeah, save it. Okay, now you check, go back to the browser again. My app, close. Okay, just refresh. In a network, come down. Just click on this fetch XHR on the top, next to the all. Before, after next to the all, there's a fetch XHR. Yes. Okay, just refresh. Okay, and just click on all again. Come down, come down, come down, come down at the end. Isn't, yeah, drag down. I think due to some reason it is not able to load that. Anyways, our interceptors is basically getting called, and through which we'll be able to receive the data in a later stage. That's perfectly fine. Okay, we can basically manipulate and change this little later on. Okay, but at least we know it very well what interceptor basically and get to know what which URL we are trying to connect it and how we are basically loading it. Okay, so no problem. But first of all, guys, you please confirm whether you are able to receive the same or not. Okay, now do one more important thing here. Okay, let's take it. Take a call now. Do one thing. Uh, the headers must be here. Yeah, see API key double one two three. See this. Say go up, go up, go up. See this here. API key come down, come down, come down. See this. An API key shown here. Okay. See this headers are being manipulated. Okay. Nikhil.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, the API key is coming in user section.
Yeah.
User file.
Others, please confirm if they're able to see. Now do one more important thing. Just go back to the VS Code editor. Okay, and change this back to the same URL which you have it there. Yeah, replace it back to this. Yeah, save it. Okay, now do one more important thing. Go to the interceptors now. Go to the interceptor. Okay, and here in console.log. Okay, line number 12. Okay, put comma after that. Okay, and here you write plus. Oh, it's okay. Just remove this interceptor called. Remove this interceptor called, and here you type request.url req.url. Yeah. Okay, so this will be printing what the URL where you are making the call. So now you save this and check in your browser. See, go to the console. I hope you're clear now. Got it? See on the top, it is printed. Got it, Nikhil?
Yes, yes.
Guys, please make sure that you're receiving the same as per him so that we can go ahead. Guys, please confirm if you're able to see this now. Okay, so what you can do now is, Nikhil, can you just go back to the code now? Okay, now do one thing. When you say return next.handle request.clone, okay, so do one thing, remove this request line number 13, you comment it, okay, and type one more return after this line number 13. Say return next.handle, start the round bracket, put req as a parameter, req, come out and say dot pipe after the round brackets. After the round brackets. No. Array, don't put any round brackets in along with req. Close the round brackets, come out and say dot pipe pipe. Start the round brackets, hit enter within the pipe itself, within a pipe itself, within the round bracket itself, hit enter, and here you type tap. Okay, tap, 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 p, tap. Okay, so tap comes from where? From the rxjr operator. Okay, just say import on the top, say import curly braces from rxjs slash operators, from rxjs rx, not rax, rxjs slash operators, operators s, and put type tap inside this. Tap, control space, say control space. Tap, first option. Okay, tap, put the round brackets after that. Say event, type event. After that, arrow sign, curly braces, enter. And now here you try if event dot type, equal to http event dot response, if event dot type equal to http double equal to http event, no, without double quotes, http event type, enter, dot response, start the curly braces from outside, say event dot body dot title, event dot body dot title equal to, value is equal to double quotes, not double quote, not double equal, single equal to single quotes. Value is changed by interceptor. Value changed by interceptor. Okay, and after that press enter and say console.log event.body.title, event.body.title. Right. So earlier when you were loading the browser, so while loading you were making the RESTful API call, so it was a request type. This is a response type. So save your file and go back to the browser. Okay, and now see on the top, what is the title you have it on the top, on the top, not here, on the top in your browser, my app. This will be changed. Now you send, now you press the submit button after filling up the data. It won't change right now because it has to be on response type. Can you see this option called value changed by interceptor? Got it? Now, yeah, so this is how the code is. Because response, why? Because you place a request and you receive the response, and that's why the value has been changed. Are you clear now? Rajan, are you clear? Guys, please make sure that your code is working just like in him. Nikhil, kindly show the code. And guys, do not forget to type done once your code is working. Guys, I'm waiting for all of you. Kindly update me in the chat if the code is working fine for all of you. In case of any issue, do let me know, please. But please update me if the code is working. Okay, so what I'm expecting now here is, uh, Nikhil, I just want to give you one task. But before that, I just want to confirm from others. Guys, please update me if you all are done. Omkar, any update? Shavan, Tejas, Vaishnavi, Abhishek, Katir, Ludi, I didn't hear anything from all of you. Kindly update me if it is working fine for all. Okay, so Nikhil and everybody, I just want to give you one small task here. The task is I just would like to perform an update. I would like to apply another interceptor here. What I say? I also want to apply what? The another interceptor name called header interceptor. You have to create it, and that what header interceptor will do? It will set the header value to what? NSEIT. Okay. So this will be the separate interceptor. So you have to attach that interceptor also to the same HTTP request object. That means you have to attach it to where? Into your provider section. And make sure that when your code is running, both interceptors are applied. Are you clear? Nikhil, are you clear? Shashi, Rajan, are you all clear?
Yes.
Guys, please confirm, are you all clear?
Yes, sir.
Shashi, Rajan, please update. Ludi, please update.
Yes, sir.
Tejas, Abhishek, please update if you're all clear. Okay, so go back and try to apply and let me know once you are done. Okay, you can stop the screen, Nikhil, and once it is done, please update me. Let me know, guys, once the code is working fine for all.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Okay, tell me.
sir. For changing header, we have to use the set header function.
Yeah.
Okay, and for getting,
No, you don't even have a get, only set header. We do not have a get.
okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Rishi?
It's in console we can show the headers or
Yeah,
not.
we can. No. We can see only in a header section, not in console.
Okay, sir.
Please update me, friends, if the code is working. Good job, Shashi. Your code is working fine. What about others? Shashi, can I take a look what you and how you have done it? So you have how many interceptors are attached this time? Nice. So you have got two different type of interceptors. Can you see your app.model.tf? Nice. Good job. Guys, please confirm if your code is working fine, just like in for him, and let me know. Thanks, good job, Shashi. You can stop the screen. I'm waiting for the others.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. आ रहा हो, मम्मी को बुलाओ, दिया जला दो, बोलो।
Guys, please help me with the confirmation if the code is working fine. I'm waiting for all of you. Friends, please update if it is working fine for all. Okay, meanwhile, Shashi, let's try to perform one more idea for error handling. So Shashi, you can share your screen. Okay, so Shashi, what you can do, you can go back and create another type of interceptor and give the name called error interceptor. Create one more interceptor name called error interceptor under the same interceptors package. Give the name called error interceptor. Okay. Now here you do the same thing what you did it there till observable HTTP event any, what you did it earlier. Change the class name. Fix the errors.
Hello, next, sir.
What is the return?
What, sir?
Return next dot handle. Next dot handle in parameter req, and after that come out and say dot pipe from outside. Dot pipe. Start a round bracket center and say catch error. No, don't say next. Press enter and say catch error. Enter. In catch error, put the round bracket, say error and pipe and curly braces. No. Array
Error.
error space and say arrow sign
Arrow sign. Okay.
and say curly braces and say console.log. Sorry, console.error, not console.log, console.error. Console.error, round brackets. In double quotes, you type error is caught. Error is caught. After that, put comma and say error. Okay, and come. No, don't put semicolon. Don't put semicolon. Enter and say enter and say return. Throw error. Return space throw error.
What's the?
Throw error. Throw error. Throw error. Array, it's not like that. Just say return. Throw error. Remove the round brackets. Throw error. Array throw error. It is a single name.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Enter. Okay. Put the round brackets and say error dot message. Error dot message. Okay. So this is how we have to do now. Okay. So now save this file and try to attach it. Line number 3, you remove it. Okay. And declare this under the module. Do one thing. Go to the service class.
What's the service class?
Yeah. Use the service.service.ts. Here you do one thing. Just change the value. That value to Shashi hyphen pro.
Yes, sir.
Below in line number 18.
Okay.
Here you remove the I from Shashi. Let's do some mistake manually. Okay. Now save this file and now go back to the browser and refresh. I hope you're clear now.
Yes, sir.
Got it. So this error is caught through what? Through your interceptor. Are you clear? You see this, it is messages error is caught.
Yes, sir.
So this is the beauty of handling this error centralized.
Okay,
I
sir.
hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, please make sure that your code is working fine. You can share, you can show the code and let the people finish this. Guys, make sure that your code is working fine. Guys, please update once the code started working. Thanks, Rajan, for the update. Guys, please quickly update me your status, please. job. So guys, you know what exactly the interceptors are. See, ultimate goal of this interceptors are to basically help you out. Okay, everybody. So the main job of the interceptors are what? To help you out, to create some great effects by eliminating the necessity of any of the service to handle the errors or what is your loggings or anything else by their own. So they take care of your doing most of the jobs, whatever you're looking forward for. I hope you guys clear now about the interceptors.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what you understand actually with the interceptor, Shashi? What do you think the interceptors really does? It basically talk about errors, it talk about exceptions, it talks about logging, it talks about header manipulations, it talks about response change. So interceptors are the center point of any application which you can basically maintain it. Okay. So using these interceptors, you can really create some great effects into your development. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So these interceptors you have seen, they comes with the different flavors and the different features. Okay. You can also perform the caching. What is it? What is it once again? You can also perform what?
Caching.
Caching. You can also basically perform caching. That means that you can cache some of the things into your code with using this cache. Okay. So that also possible when we talk about what? HTTP interceptors. Clear? So that what you can do, like when you're making the RESTful API call, so your URLs actually hitting the main URLs. Having this cache, you can cache the URL itself so that you really don't need to make the RESTful API call every time. Are you clear now? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So to enable the cache, okay, so to enable the cache, you can basically create the map object, and from there itself you can create a response object. Okay, so how you can do line number, what to say? Yeah, after line number 7, press enter. Yeah, and type private cache colon, private space cache, CACHE, colon, map, M capital. Yeah, map. Okay, and start the, what to say, the angular bracket. And there you say HTTP request, comma, HTTP response. HTTP request. Yeah, second option, HTTP request. Okay, comma, HTTP response. Now HTTP response में H capital है. You have to put H capital. Okay, and after that you say equal to new of map. Equal to new of map. New of map. Yeah, round brackets. That's it. So this is how you have it. I think HTTP request and HTTP response you haven't imported. It comes. You see the previous project. Sorry, previous examples where you were developing the first. So there we had HTTP request. That's okay. That's okay. Then go back to the code. Yeah. So you can basically import it in a proper format. That's okay. That's okay. So that you can import it later on. But this is how you can create a cache, and later on you can enable the cache just like that. But I'm sure that you understood. Like we can also create what, a cache for request and response. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everybody, are you all clear? Nikhil, Rajan, Shravan,
Yes.
Vishnavi, Abhishek, are you all
Yes, sir.
clear? So today our focus was purely on where HTTP interceptors. Okay, so we'll be talking more about what else we have it in our HTTP or our Angular based systems in our upcoming days. So that's what we are keeping it for today then. Okay, so I hope everybody enjoyed.
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you back again on tomorrow to take this journey ahead. Till then, have a great evening to all of you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.